So Professor Liu is going to teach you the concept of chapter 9, inheritance, and from the hierarchy. So starting from chapter 9, we are going to discuss the relationship among classes. Chapter 8, we already discussed how do you create a good class. Okay, one good class has only one single concept. So since there's only one single concept, of course that's not enough to complete a complicated project. So means a complete project have at least 2 or 3 or sometimes 10 class, and they work each other to do this. So we have to see how do we do that. Okay, so let me open now this right now. So in object-oriented programming, inheritance is a relationship between more general and more specialized class. We talk about parents and children. So parent is your superclass, children is your subclass. The subclass will inherit all the data and behavior from the superclass. All right. So we are going to start from one example. Let's start from one example. Okay. For example, is we're going to say, computer generate grade quiz. We have a computer quiz test right here. All right. So on computer test, even though in the test I usually give you multiple choice, but if you take any test, do you think you will have fill in the blank, right? You have multiple choices. In multiple choice, you have one answer. Sometimes you have more than one answer. Numerical questions, they ask you to write down the answer. What's 2 plus 3? 5. Okay. Free response questions like a survey. Like survey say, what's your opinion of the instructor provide video? Should we provide more video? Something like that. So quiz has several questions, but there may be fill in blank, choice, single answer or multiple answers, numerical, and sometimes like 3 a quarter 3 of 4. Okay, so that's 1.33 and free response. So and what we do is a subclass inherit all method that it does not override. Okay, so we are going to take a look here. We are going to take a look. So this one we do the question first. We do the question here, and this one does not have this one is a parent class. Okay, it's a super class. So let's take a look the super class here first. Okay, let's take a look the super class here first. Okay, so I will want you to download these two class first, and let me show you the super class. Okay, so I am going to close all, and I'm going to new. All right, I'm going to call CIT and then classwork. Okay, so I don't want to create that, and right here. So gentlemen and ladies, I think I already have it, so just a minute. Okay, so let me just delete this one. Sorry. All right, now I already have it, so I'm going to open it and the other one. So let's take a look our parent class. So question. A question, for example, let me ask you a question. What day is today? I have a question. The question is a text. and you tell me that, oh, all right, today is Monday, March 15th. You give me an answer. So a question has two parts. All right, a question has two parts. We don't want to call this question again because that's exactly the same name like your class. That's a violation. So text. The text actually is the question and answer. Okay, so all right, so let me ask you this right now. Okay, so if I type a question here, if I do a question here, all right, so the question is this. Okay, what is 2 plus 5? All right, and the answer I'm expecting for 7. Okay, so what is 2.5 and answer is 7? So that's a question. So the text, so can anyone tell me right now, the text refer to what? Anybody? Yeah, read that question for me. The text refer to what? What is 2 plus 1? 5. Answer is what? Answer is 7. Yes. Okay, understand right now? All right, so let's go on right now. So we have a question. We're going to develop question. You have the question, prompt question. Okay, you have answer. So can anyone tell me what's this? Can anyone tell me? Remember, your question is, your class is called question, and there is a method called question. Exactly the same name like your class. So that's a special method. The special method start with C, and we use this special method to initialize the private variables. The private variable are text and answer. All right, one more time. So a special method, the special method which has exactly the same name like your class. So my class is question, and this method is also called question. There's no return data type, and the purpose for that is to initialize my private variable. My private variable is text and answer. So this special method is its job does nothing, just to initialize text and answer. So this special method, number one, you notice it has exactly the same name with your class. My class called question, so this special method is also called question. And this special method doesn't have return data type. All right, but this special method also has a special name. Can anyone tell me how do we call this special method? Anybody? Constructor. Thank you. Constructor. Okay, constructor. So this is our constructor. Now we need to learn this right now. We're going to set. Remember, we're going to have a set and get. Okay, so get is accessory and set is mutate. So you set text and you take a question here and you set to here. So my question is what? 2 plus 5. And next time will be who is the president of United States right now? Is Joe Biden, right? So that's the new question. All right, set answer. You need to give the answer. If my question is what is 2 plus 5, what's my correct answer? If my question is what is 2 plus 5, what's my correct answer? Anybody? 7. If my question is who is the current president of United States, your answer should be what? Joe Biden. Do you understand? So depend on. So once you said that, and you're going to check answers. All right. So then the user will respond. User responds here. All right, then you're going to do the response and check that if that's equal to answer. If that's equal answer, you're going to get what? True. Okay, this is Boolean. Okay, this is Boolean. So if they are equal, so if by the way, everybody take a look the chat right now. Herbert put Joe Biden, but do you think we'll give Herbert correct answer? If we do computer, if we use computer to grade it, Herbert will not get points because Joe has a space right there and Biden is spelling wrong. Is that right? Okay, so let's ask another question. It's not right. Okay, so who is mayor of LA city? Who's mayor of LA city? I need 2 people type answer. I hope somebody can type wrong. So anyway, who is the mayor of LA city? Anybody? Do you need to Google it? Okay, Donald Trump. All right. So once we do that, I think correct answer is Eric Garcetti, right? So anyway, once we do that, so we'll compare. So your answer right here, you want to put the correct answer. You understand? Correct answer. Then we'll compare to response from the user compared to your answer. If they are equal, then you return true. If they are not equal, you return false. All right. Then how do you do this question? You display your question, right? Then let's take a look right now. So scanner in, you need to get here question Q, new question. So question is your class, Q is the objects. So set text, who is the inventor of Java? Okay, then Q set answer, James Gosling, and you display. And your answer, so we ask you to give me an answer. If your answer is true, we'll return true. Otherwise, we return false. Do you understand this question or not? Yes or no? All right. So let me run this program right now with you. I run Java application. So now I am going to do this. All right. So we are going to do Joe Biden. So answer is false. It's okay? Then if you run it again, you put the correct answer, then it will be true. All right. So now I need you to do this right now, everybody. I need you to do this. Create a second question. Is that okay? So this is Q1. Can you do Q2 right here? All right. Can you do Q2? All right. And the Q2, can you do who is the president of United States? And you set answer. Can you do that? And if anybody who finished that Q2, can you put your answer on the chat room? Okay. How do I do the Q2, the first line? Anybody who like to give me the first line? How do I do Q2? Anybody? I do Q2, question 2, to Q2. Thank you, Carla. Equal new questions. It's okay? All right. Good job, Carla. All right. So how do I set question to who is the president of United States? Can anyone write your answer on the chat room? How do you set the question? Say, who is the president of United States? Can anyone write it for me? with a Java, okay? With Java. Anybody? Anybody? All right, so I have Q2 dot set text here and to quotation who is the president of United States. Right? Okay, perfect. Now, how do I set? Anybody? How do I set answer? Anybody? So if you don't know all the quiz you taking, I actually need to do like this all the time. A lot of work. Okay? And or be set answer. Is that right? Set answer. And it will be Joe Biden. Is that okay? Now, once I do that right now, or how do I display my second one? So I'm going to copy this here, Control C. Is that right? And I'm going to do this Q2, and then I am going to do this right here. I have a response again, right? So let me see my response. Let me do this. A response 1 is okay, and response 1 it's okay. Are you fine right now? All right. So let me run this program right now. We have how many questions? 2, right? So let's run this. So we are going to do this Daniel. We got false. Who's the president of the United States? We decide to write it wrong, right? Write it correctly, okay? All right. Oh, do I type wrong? Joe Biden. All right. So let me check that right now. All right. So anyway, so do you understand this question or not? Yes or no? So for this program, you create a class called question. Then you use this class with question demo. And you create 2 questions. Okay. Now I hope you like this video.